Hey, shake out the moms, Playboys. I'm back in this video. I'm reacting to another Kevin Samuels video. This video is titled Men Treat Me Like Shh. All right. Before I get into the video, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel. Channel's blowing up. Guys, I really appreciate it that we're almost at 1,000 subs. I'm telling you, new equipment, better videos, the whole nine. So please subscribe to the channel right now. We need your support. All right, let's get right into it.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm good.
Damn you.
I'm good. So the first lady that joined, what's your first name? How old are you? I'm sorry.
Fidelia, and I'm 23 years old.
And how old are you, man?
I'm 31. I'm Bree.
Okay, so we're talking about emotional labor and emotional availability. Have you guys been on since the first part of the conversation?
Yes, I have.
So what do you think about what we're talking about?
I think she said a whole bunch of nothing.
Okay. What do you think about the topic? I said, don't worry about her. What do you think about what I said?
I honestly believe that you are right that females do have some type of emotional baggage now, and they are getting tired of the dating system within within their community.
What do you think, man? You have anything that you want to bring in?
I feel like a lot of women, they're not aware of themselves of what type of relationship they're in when they're dating. So
what do you mean?
A lot of times when people are dating, right, you could be dealing with a man and he'll tell you from right when you meet him, look, I'm not looking for a relationship. I like being single. I'm a bachelor. I like having my space. But we as women will have with a man, go out on a few dates, and we're emotionally tied. So they don't know how to separate reality, what he told you from the beginning, to what's going on in their head.
Okay. Are you single or are you married?
I'm single, but I'm figuring it out. Hold on now, but I'm single.
All right. Do you have any children?
Yeah, I have one son. He's 14.
All right. Do either one of you want to be married?
Yes.
Do you want to be married?
I'm not in a rush. You feel me? I feel like me personally, okay, I'm 31. Let's just say I don't want to rush. I don't want to rush it. You feel me? I don't want to rush my youth years. You know, trying to be into a relationship.
Oh, come back. She came out. Come back. What happened?
I don't know.
Go ahead while she's coming back in. She was saying she don't want to rush her youth years.
Well, I'm 23. I feel like I don't have any time to waste. I don't want to be like 30 and 35 and still looking. So like I'm trying to date now, but it's kind of hard.
What's hard about dating?
Like dating. I feel like everybody just wants benefit, like the benefits. Nobody necessarily wants a real relationship. Well, this is the people that I've come encountered with. So I just feel like I'm at a crossroads.
Okay. When's the last time you actually had a date?
The last time I actually went on a date, it's been a while. I've been working. Hold
on just a second. Hold on, because now I want to make sure we get this timed in. You were saying that you don't want to rush your youth years. What does that mean?
Yeah, like a lot of people have this.
You're 31, right?
I'm 31. So a lot of people feel like, okay, I'm 31. I want to have this, and that, and I want to have this ideal of being married. But a lot of people don't even know themselves before they get into a relationship. You know,
how old is your child?
My son's 14.
Do you want any more children?
It depends. I'm not. I kind of like, he's kind of almost 18, so I'm kind of over that hump. But if I do find somebody and it happens, like I wouldn't mind. But I'm not like, oh, I need a man because I want a baby, or I want to have a man so I could be married. Like that's
a relationship's a good thing or a bad thing?
You feel me? A lot of people go.
A relationship. Hold on. Are relationships are a good thing or a bad thing?
Huh?
I don't know. Your connection seems to be a little bit off. So relationships, are they a good thing or are they a bad thing?
Speechless.
Can you hear me?
Okay, maybe.
Seems like something's going on with your connection. Okay, my connection is just fine.
All right, what did you say?
I said That's okay. I said, a relationship's a good thing or a bad thing?
Um,
Damn.
Yeah, something's going on with her connection. So
it could be both. You feel me? Because you could be in a relationship for too long, and
ma'am, are you somewhere where your Wi-Fi is cutting in and out?
lose yourself.
She's not.
You lose who you want to be, where you can be in life. You know, putting your time and energy into that relationship. But
Come out and come back in. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
How are you?
Just to comment on the first caller, I would say, I don't know if I would consider 31 her youth years. And maybe she still feels a little juvenile because she had a child when she was really young. So she has a 14-year-old, she said, I think. So yeah, for her, she's still young because, you know, she had to become a mother fast at a young age. So she wants to preserve whatever she might think her youth is. But yeah, 31, I definitely wouldn't consider that young.
I'm fine.
How old are you?
I'm 40.
We're talking about emotional labor and emotional availability in relationships. You got anything that you want to add to the topic or a question you had to ask?
Well, I don't have a question. I just have a few things I want to add to the topic. I'm 40. I've been married, divorced. I have a good relationship with my kid's dad. I have 6 daughters.
You have how many children? 6?
I think when people say that they're
Hold on, just a second.
They both froze.
Oh,
How many daughters do you have? How many daughters do you have?
I have 6 daughters. 6.
Okay, go ahead.
I think, as I was saying, I think that, you know, they bring baggage over from other relationships. And so when they're emotionally tired, that's why they're drained. I feel like once you leave a situation, women need time to heal. Like, you need time to heal. You need time to get over whatever previous situation you were in, and then you get back out into the dating system.
How old is your youngest daughter?
My youngest is 17.
Oh.
And my oldest is 24.
And how old are you?
I'm 40. I got married at 15. My dad's a bishop, so it was.
She got married at 15. Whoa, what is your dad being a bishop? Explain why you got married at 15. She probably would have had a shotgun wedding because you found out she was pregnant at 15 and daddy made her do the right thing.
But that was just.
You had 6 kids in like a 7-year span?
Yeah. Yeah. Back to back.
Okay. But you still got half a life left.
Yeah.
What's the rest of life gonna look like?
Well, by 42, I should be retired.
Okay. Then that means you got nothing else to do. What is a relationship? Life is about relationships. So
life is about relationships.
What's the rest of life?
When guys see me, and you know, I live in Houston, so everything is not what it seems in Houston. But when guys meet me and they see me, like if I'm pumping gas or if I'm just out and about, I don't know if they feel intimidated or would it be. But
no, we're talking about you.
And just keep going.
I'm asking what.
Hold on, I'm not gonna let her just say that. If people see you and keep going, that's not intimidation. That's lack of desire. Beautiful women don't intimidate men. Men actually become courageous. Some men become more courageous around beautiful women and jump out the window for them. You know, so it's not really safe for a beautiful woman to be out because she will be approached. So no, there's no such thing as just being intimidated of a woman so you don't approach. That, you know, you're trying to come up with a better excuse for the lack of interest when you're out in public.
Okay. What does life look like for you? Not about the guys with the men. What if you're retired at 42? What does life look like as far as a relationship?
Life for me, I just want to date. I don't want to get married again. I want to casually date.
That's fine. So you want to date until you're 80?
Yeah, I don't want to get married again. Yeah, that's not something I've done it. I don't want to do it again.
Now, what women do you know over age 55 who are single, dating, and happy?
Well, I mean, I feel like, I mean, at this point.
What
I mean,
women
having
do
six
you
children, I
know
have-
over 55 that are single, dating, and happy?
Every last one of them on the Housewives. But
Are you out of your mind?
Mm.
The reason that show exists is because it's called drama.
Mm.
yeah, but I just don't, you know, I can't say.
No, I
Five
don't.
years
I
from
don't.
now.
I don't. What I don't know is I don't understand why so many of our women feel like they are just going to be able to live life like rebels until they die. Because you said you retire by 42. That means you'll have all of them. What do you do for a living?
I have a trucking company.
So you'll be financially set to where you'll retire.
I'm financially set now. I can actually retire now, but I'm
So,
waiting
okay,
for
if the money's there, then you're only going, you know life as a woman. You're the oldest you've ever been right now.
Yeah.
And many women assume that the next 10 years is going to mirror the previous 10 years. Man, you're going to get wrinkled. You're going to get old. And your money, fine. But what women do you know that are single, over 55, and happily dating as the norm?
Mm.
That's not how life is set up now, is it?
It's not how life is set up, but in reality,
The math ain't mathing. You know, and maybe it is a glorious idea to just be single until you're in your, you know, retirement age. But I don't know if I know of any single woman. He made a great point. I don't know if I know of any single women in their 50s that are dating. It seems like the happiest 50-year-old women I know are all married. You know, so no, I don't see a ton of 50-year-old single women walking around with joy in their eyes.
in the reality here, dating at 55, to be honest, nobody really takes a union, a marriage seriously. So, I mean,
Who filed for divorce?
for me
Who filed-
personally,
Who filed for
don't-
divorce in your marriage?
I'm sorry,
Who filed for divorce in your marriage?
I did.
Why?
I divorced him and I started dating women.
So you want to tell me a woman who has a bishop for a father who was married young, who filed for divorce and became a lesbian, now nobody takes marriage seriously?
What was
Yeah.
the last part?
You want to tell me how nobody takes marriage seriously when you left your man for a woman?
Mm.
Well, I filed for divorce because he was cheating, and then I started dating women.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
See, ma'am, you're a rebel.
Mm.
Okay.
You come with the rebel tattoos and the rebel fingernails,
Mm.
and just because you got money, what I don't see is happiness.
Mm.
I don't hear any of you ladies talk. No, you exist happy. Ma'am, you know just like I know. Being over 55 dating sounds like it's going to be horrible.
You better
But
believe
what
that.
you can't do is do a relationship that lasts. It's what you can't do.
Mm.
So you got no other choice other than to try to make it sound good.
Mm.
You know what? It's not the point that I can't make a relationship last. It's just
Make a relationship work.
make a relationship work. I mean, being married and then for so long and then going through that and then, you know, going over and dating women and then the few guys I have dated after that. It's
And
just,
who left
I
you when you
don't-
were the woman? When you were the woman,
Very
why did you stop
serious.
dating? When you left, who left you? Did you leave the woman or the woman leave you?
We didn't leave each other. We haven't,
Mhm.
yeah, we haven't left each other.
Y'all are still together?
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, and this is real talk, I know more women.
Whoa. She left her husband, but she ain't left her girl. This story is getting more interesting, man. I gotta keep listening. She left her husband, but her and the girl are still together. The woman she left her husband for. I smell soap opera.
Who date women who now understand why men are having such a problem today. I know plenty of women who are like, I hook up with women, but I would never be involved with women. The problem today in relationships is women.
Mm.
You can do whatever you want to, and you move according to your feelings. But that only works while youth happens. That's why I fast forwarded all the way to damn near 60 years old, when you can't still be somebody's mama at 40, whatever, and you know them wrinkles and everything. It's like, well, damn, I didn't want to think about it. You better think about it, because now you can do something about it.
Mm.
Relationships aren't supposed to be your prison.
Yeah.
And so many of the women, Black women in particular, talk about relationships in such terms. There's nothing really good about a relationship. I'll say, let me ask you, what's good about a relationship outside of companionship and sex?
Nothing to me.
Mm.
I mean,
I don't know if she meant to say yes to that, man. I don't know if she meant to say nothing's in a relationship more than companionship and sex. A dog is a man is not a companion, he's a leader. A man is not a companion, he's a leader. Your dog is your companion. But I hope you don't follow your dog. And a man is not just sex either, or just so wild, or all these little things we kind of minimize people love. We're more than that, and women are more than that too. We keep trying to reduce each other. We got to enjoy each other as a whole, right? Companionship and sex, you said. What Kevin said, you can't make this up, man. You can't make.
I get it.
you know what? To be honest, I'm actually going to agree with you on that, because even whether if I was with a man or a woman, how I view relationships, I mean, I would only meet somebody for sex, and I really don't need them for that. Like, that's just where I've gotten at this, at this point in my life. Like, anything else I can do, I can provide, I can handle everything else I need to with,
But do you think that you as a human female, have we evolved to the point where we don't need each other, or you just got
no.
But what I'm saying is, you're being honest. In relationships, after your survival needs are met, people are disposable. That's more about the person, not the state of relationships.
Narcissist.
I need you to really think about it. Do you want to be a disposable person? So people just throw you away? I mean, you're from Houston, right? Texas.
I'm from New Orleans, but I live in Houston.
New Orleans, even better, where people live in ancestral homes. First time I went to New Orleans, I saw people who lived in houses for 8 generations. Yeah. And they wouldn't think it, because it meant something. But the way you're talking is, we should just get rid of every generation. Just scrap it. You got 6 daughters. How are they going to have a community if people are disposable?
My kids kind of view me different. They always say, "Mom, you can be old with cats. You really need to just get with somebody."
Oh man, this is a classic. I'm calling it right now. This is a classic. You can't make this up. You can't make this ish up. Kevin, how did you do this?
And stay there, because I keep my relationship with
your lady friend
from them,
but they still know you. You got 6 daughters. Are any of them married?
One.
Which one in the 6?
The 24-year-old.
The oldest?
Yes.
Did the other 5 have children?
No, the oldest.
Okay. Did you teach your 6 daughters how to be a wife?
Yeah. And a mother. Yeah. Yeah. I taught them what my mom taught me, but just certain circumstances and things that I went through kind of made me sour towards relationships.
That one person, the one, was it with one person though?
My daughter.
Hold on. The thing that you went through, that was with one person?
Yeah.
One person salvaged you on a planet of billions.
Yeah. it took one man. Yeah.
Well, no. Do you make room for the fact that women today are not made of the stuff women of the old were made of? Y'all give up too easy. Y'all don't want any pain. We want pleasure and luxury.
I mean, if I don't know how verbal I can be, but I think
Well, let's just assume that it was the most horrible relationship ever. Man, it was still one person.
Yeah.
You wouldn't got a woman, so it wasn't that bad. You have not been celibate since, so you can get your knees scratched.
Yeah.
And see, this goes to my point. Modern women today can only handle one disappointment. And after that, they're done.
Mm.
And that's fine if your financial needs are met and everything else. But what I'm saying is you got 6 daughters. And you saying your daughters want to all be wives and mothers. Okay. I'm gonna believe you. But do you think that they're all going to get married?
No.
Wow.
Why do you think that is?
Wow.
One of my daughters, I don't think she's gonna get married, but I mean,
Wow.
I don't know the future.
And the girl's younger than 24 because her oldest is married, so she thinks one of her younger daughters is not gonna get married. I don't think Kevin Samuels heard that.
Of course. But you said the youngest is 17, right?
Yeah, she's 17. She's not.
Are they in relationships with people?
I'm sorry?
Are they in relationships?
Yeah, my daughters, they all are in relationships except the 17-year-old. She's into school and all of that. So she's not in a relationship. My 18-year-old, I wouldn't say it's relationship. She just casually date people. I mean, she just turned 18, so she's just getting out there, getting a feel for it.
Wow. A woman's talking about her daughter, saying her daughter's out there casually at 18 years old. I don't know if I should laugh or be disturbed, honestly.
But you said, but what you're telling us is you raised your daughters to be wives and a mother, even though you're divorced and you have a relationship with the woman right now. Mm-hmm. And my thing is this: are they going to have fulfilling lives? I mean, because it sounds to me like you got money and things like that. That's cool, but life is about people. I've told this to men for years. That's why I fast forwarded to 55, and I'm like, where are the people? That's one of the things that made New Orleans so different than any other place, because I saw people that went back all the way to antebellum slavery, and they had family traditions. We're the generation that threw all that away.
Yeah, I mean, they still have people. I mean, when I go back home, it's still people like that. I mean, it's still people, whatever.
What is our responsibility? What is our responsibility? What is our responsibility to keep it going? Because we're in the same age cohort. So what I'm saying is, it sounds like your financial needs are met, and you can take care of yourself. Cool. I'm just saying that if your daughters are telling you you need to settle down and be with somebody, all I'm saying is life is about people. And we are treating each other in the Black community as we're just disposable. Yeah. Like we ain't never gonna get old. And now we're starting to see women, I'm not gonna say anybody's names, who were in the 90s, who was everybody in their mid-50s and 60s, and they're running around the internet with all this pancake makeup on, still trying to act like they got it all together. And we're about to have a sad next 10 years. If we don't get this, we don't talk about it. We gotta talk to these young folks and let them know, look, we didn't do it right. Right, wrong, or indifferent. We got the wrong information, wrong time, but we should, if we could do it all over again, we should have stayed together and should have worked it out.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. My kid's father, he moved from Louisiana just so he can be closer to the family, here, he's maybe 2.5, 3 hours away from where we live in Houston. Mm-hmm. He came to visit a few months ago, and he was like, you don't think we should get back married and work things out? We were young, but to me, my question is, at what point do you say, you treated me like you dogged me? Why should I give you a second chance?
I'm gonna be honest with you.
I've been
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. My ex-wife, my first wife, was remarried. But I told her this too, and I know her husband, he's a good guy. I told her, I was like, you know what? If things hadn't worked out, I was gonna give her probably another 3, 4, 5 years and say, we just need to go ahead and ride the rest of this time out.
Yeah.
As practical as that was, because we were high school sweethearts, and I got love for her. Both of the women I married, I loved them. I did not, the love, we changed, but she and I were married. We were high school sweethearts, had a daughter together, and it would have been a better thing for my daughter, the family, everything else, to see to reconnect with somebody who didn't work with. I would rather see that. And you go live in your room, and he go live in his room. And we get together and eat Sunday dinner and Christmas and live for the next 20, 15 years and die being buried next to each other than being buried in a cemetery by ourselves and having money. God honest truth.
Facts.
That's why I never talk crazy about my exes.
Yeah.
We were young, we got wrong information. We had the crack and the AIDS, all kind of, the middle class fell apart in Generation X. We got the worst deal. History is going to be sympathetic to us, but we at the end have a chance to turn back to young people and say, yeah, we didn't know no better, and if we would have known better, we should have stayed together. So yeah, I knew what you was gonna ask me as soon as you said your ex. I was like, I bet you gonna say we should get back together. Because I see that happening more.
Yeah.
What do you think this whole thing of hey big head? Yeah, why not? I would rather get with somebody I loved in the past than to try something new. At least you already know how their body's set up. It ain't like you're gonna be doing what you used to do. You can tolerate him at least. He like your dressing. You know how he like his gumbo. Come on, man. Relationships are choices every goddamn day. And I bet you one thing, you would appreciate each other more when you're like, look at this old snagger-tooth, gray-haired dude. I remember him when he was this. I remember you when he was that. All right, whatever. I can't stand it. And we start getting on each other, man. Stay on your way. You go on your way. Let him go do what he do. And then when y'all feel like being around each other, hey girl, how you doing? I'm gonna run up to the store. All right. You know, I'm just waiting for you to die right. I'm not waiting for you to die too. I feel it.
Yeah.
You ain't got no, that is true. That is true. I said it, and I told my ex-wife that even jokingly that you, just because we done doesn't mean we're done. We can.
And plus, you could choose to just say, you know what? I'm gonna just choose family, duty, less confusion. You know, shout out to the people that could blend families and do that successfully, but it's a lot of confusion. You know, so if you got somebody, you have children with them, and you guys can work it out. You might as well work it out. Because who's gonna care about your children more than y'all? Who's gonna care about y'all children more than y'all, man? Nobody.
It's different.
Yeah.
So I think this has been a good call, honestly. I think it's been a good call. You know, if your ex is closer, that's family. We got the family we were born into. We can't choose. It's the people we choose in life that becomes the most important family. And all that matters is there's an agreement and an understanding between one man and one woman that nobody else in the world understands. And when we care too much about what other mothers think, we need to care about what that person in the other room thinks, the rest of the world.
Yeah.
Because the rest of the world is why so many of us are broken up. So many of us today are broken up because of people who don't have any. I could go to church right now preaching on how outside agitators are broken up so many Black families. So thank you for asking me the question. And you might want to consider it. Because it sounds to me like you come from I know them girls from New Orleans, they're a different breed down there. And unless you've been down there and seen what family really look like and history and things like that,
Yeah.
I didn't know, but I understand. In New Orleans, it moves different. And one of my best friends from childhood, his wife was from New Orleans.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop it right here. I think this was a good video. I agree. Kevin about to talk about his experience in New Orleans as a Southern boy, whatever. Good video though, and an interesting turnaround because he was slaying her at first. All right, like this video, subscribe to the channel. Channel's blowing up, man. I'll talk to you guys soon. Until next time, peace.